Ryan, Amazon MGM, director Paul Feig,
Mhm.
has got another movie for us. I have thoughts on Another Simple Favor, sequel to whatever year it was, is A Simple Favor with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. But yeah, this look, the first one was kind of cute, I guess. In a
Little murder caper.
little murder caper, best friend, mystery lady kind of thing in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Cool. Boy, they blow this universe up in this one. Much like John Wick in the second one, we go from, crusty downtowns to weird techno gypsy raves in John Wick 2.
Yeah.
In this one, we go from the suburbs to the Isle of Capri in Italy. And I think Blake Lively's outfits get more outrageous.
Yeah.
In this one than they did the first one. But again, Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. Now, look, man, I don't believe we are the audience for this film.
I'm not sure that we are. No.
I think the way I put it when we left to the poor little studio rep, I said, this is like Knives Out for the Martini Mom set. Because it is just, it's almost a slapstick murder mystery, almost.
Yeah, and I don't think that's a terrible comparison, but I think that, let's be clear, the quality level is not really close.
Right.
Knives Out, I think, is an intelligent, silly caper.
If you drank your way through watching this film the way they drink their way through the film, you would not
Sure.
finish this film.
Well, yeah. There's I mean, yes, I think this is same genre, but I think that the execution on this one, and this is mostly on a script level. To me, and it's funny because I actually talked about Knives Out a little bit when I was talking afterwards to the reps, and I think that it's interesting because with Knives Out and Glass Onion, there's a part of me that thinks this is so well written and so enjoyable that whoever they tell me killed or whoever did it, I don't necessarily care who did it, because whoever did it, they're going to tell me how they did it, and it's going to be amazing how they did it.
Yep.
Where in this one, I don't care who did it, but it's more a sense of apathy, because at a certain point, it's like, okay, well, there's so many twists here, and there's probably going to be another 2 or 3 twists here.
Yeah.
So to a certain extent, I don't really care who did it, and I'm not emotionally invested enough to really want to figure it out. So go ahead, just play it out and show me.
Yeah.
So yes, in both cases, I don't care who did it, but the involvement or the reason behind why I don't care who did it is completely opposite.
Oh yeah. 100%. I think they needed to show us a little more in this instead of just telling us at the end.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's
added to the
yes,
mystery a little bit.
there
Ironically,
is
by showing us a little more.
there is one scene in particular where we're not shown the entire thing, and the film is built largely around that.
Yeah.
And I actually think the film would have been more interesting if they had shown us the whole thing.
Yep.
Because that reveal would have been, I think, more interesting than the reveal that we actually get.
Yeah.
And obviously they can't exactly say because we don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I think that there were some creative decisions made at the script in the script that just undermines some of what the film could have been. And it is interesting in that the first one was based on a book. The second one was wholly original.
Yep.
And it does feel radically different in scope and location and even the characters are somewhat different, particularly Anna Kendrick's character,
Yes.
but maybe not in a way that's unnatural. Um, but it just, I mean, I think a lot of us actually said we love Anna Kendrick and we'll put up with a lot of things to watch her in a movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what we got as a film that we had to put up with a lot of things to watch her in a movie.
Yep. Well, the other thing I want to point out on this is the elephant in the room that is Blake Lively.
Sure.
Um, the character she plays in this film, Emily, her motives and behaviors are often contradictory to what one sees and otherwise believes. And like the whole time, I'm just thinking, this kind of is Blake Lively right
Yeah, maybe.
now.
Yeah.
Which is, it's weird. I'm sure she couldn't stop this movie from being released.
Well, and I
Although,
don't know that she would even see that.
no, she might. Well, yeah, I know, but again, that lack of self awareness that Emily has,
Yeah.
while conversely being incredibly self aware in certain things. So so part of this for me was just watching and going, how much of this is Blake Lively? When was this shot? Was she in her lawsuit phase yet?
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know, but you're right. Before the thing I tweeted, it's like, okay, it's time for this. It's like, I have a favor. Can we just watch Anna Kendrick for 2 hours?
Yeah.
And she probably has an hour and 40 minutes of screen
Yeah.
time.
I mean, Blake
2
Lively's
hours.
character is in this more.
So
This is, but it's still Anna Kendrick's, she's the lead. Yeah, I didn't, I mean, I didn't hate it.
no, and for its audience, it's
Maybe it works.
yeah.
I
Again,
also, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't really. I mean, I sort of remembered the first one.
right.
I sort of remembered at least liking the first one, and throughout the film, some of the memories came back to. Oh yeah, okay, yes, I remember. I remember the first one. I remember. Okay,
Yeah.
and I remember what I liked about it, and I remember that. Well, this is different, and I don't know that this particular one works because it went so big.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think it's directed fine. Well, I don't know that Blake Lively has the chops to pull off everything that she is asked to do in this film. Or
There's a lot.
I'm not entirely convinced that there's a great performance in there.
No.
I don't. Not that this film I think screams for a great performance, but I think it does ask for at least a little bit more than what we were given.
Yeah. Well, and the behavior of a certain character does not fit with that character's background
Yeah,
at all.
and
But
again,
but it is pivotal to
some of
making the
that's on a
movie
writing
end.
level too.
Yeah. So and then it's played a certain way.
Yeah,
It's just like, yeah, that's just not good. But like I said, that I am not the target audience. If you are the target audience, you will probably. I mean, there were a lot of people. There were a lot of women sitting behind me,
yeah,
talking right up until the credits started, and then interjecting at points throughout the film. So
mm,
they were invested.
yeah.
And if the wider audience is on Amazon Prime, starting May 1st, which is where you can see it, then they'll enjoy it. But I'm not surprised that Amazon is not giving this a theatrical release, even though we saw it in the theater.
Yeah. I mean,
This is an Amazon Prime movie.
yeah,
There are Netflix films that are Netflix films. So this is an Amazon Prime film, and that's probably where it belongs. Again, if you like it, great. Enjoy it. It's nice when you get movies that you actually like, that you hope to like, because we see far too many that we don't like, which is terrible. Like legitimately don't like.
Yeah.
that are just bad movies. And that sucks when you invest your time in something and hope it to be good and it is not. But yeah, this one, this is for its audience. This is not an audience grower. This is
No, I
for
mean,
its
so,
audience.
get your martini, put
Yeah.
on your fancy clothes.
Maybe that's why it's at Amazon Prime, so you can drink your way through the movie.
There you go.
Sitting in your living
And,
room.
yeah, there you go.
Have the girls over for the weekend. Fire up the martini shaker.
Mm.
And have a good time. And that might be a great time. This might be, the Martini Moms
Yes.
social event of the weekend. I'm okay with that. Enjoy it. And then don't yell at the guys when they're out back smoking and drinking. Smoking beef, not cigarettes, and drinking beer. Yeah. So everyone's got a thing. If this is yours, enjoy it. Should all enjoy things that we love.
Yeah.
That's all I really want to talk about on Another Simple Favor.
Mm.
Love Anna Kendrick, but yeah, there's only so much she can do with this film. So don't forget to like us and follow us on social media. Go to the website, vsmoviepodcast.com. You get links to all of our stuff there. Let us know how we're doing. Reach out to us and tell us we're full of crap or if we've done good. That's always nice to hear that we've done good. More stuff coming, more stuff we're going to talk about. But until we do, be good, stay safe, go see a good movie. I am Mark. That is Ryan. Bye, Ryan.
See you, folks.
And we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.